What's up guys, Demon Asylum here, and this video is mainly going to consist of parts of interviews that Todd Howard and Pete Hines did at E3 recently, where they talked about details regarding PvP, or player versus player, in Fallout 76. There is a lot of solid info and clarification they provide and that you'll all definitely want to know, so let's get into it.
There's always PvP, like you can never, it's all...
Well, first of all, I'd say we're still dialing that.
Okay.
We don't want it to be griefy, but we want to have some drama there.
Okay.
So there is a way that you can decide to do PvP, and we are currently balancing kind of the incentives for someone who wants to be very aggressive to people and those who want to ignore it.
Yeah.
And that really comes down to, you know, the in-game incentives and then also the social incentives. But I would say we don't want it to be griefy in any way. Okay. And we'll dial it in so people can say, look, I don't want to deal with that.
So you can pick. It's like I don't want PvP.
Well,
you want a little bit of a little fear, I guess.
We want a little bit of drama there without the without them ruining your game.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So allowing for that sort of tension, but with systems in place that keep it from being abusive. So you can't be harassed by somebody who just keeps chasing you around the world and keeps killing you over and over again. Like, the game literally doesn't allow you that to happen to you. And death isn't supposed to be a super negative thing. Like, you don't lose your progression, you don't lose all your stuff. Somebody can't kill you and then take everything in your inventory and you start over. It doesn't work like that at all. And I think once we figure out some things, we're sort of like tweaking, like, well, maybe it should work like this or this. When you see it in action and when you play it, when you feel it, it feels like you're playing a Fallout game.
That's awesome. One thing I do want to go back to really quickly before we move on is the anti-harassment stuff. It sounds like there's a lot of tweaking involved, a lot of trial and error with that. Do you have plans to continue monitoring those systems after launch?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we look at lots of things. I mean, Fallout 4 and Skyrim are games as a service for us, right? They have ongoing support that we provide for them. This is going to be that to the umpteenth degree, where we're constantly checking and monitoring. Todd talked about the beta. We need to see how folks react in that and how it feels. But again, think of PvP more like issuing a challenge to somebody as opposed to just, no matter what I want to do to somebody, I can. It's more like issuing a challenge, and the game only lets that go so far before you can basically say, I don't want to participate in this challenge anymore.
Oh, that's really cool. So you can essentially like tap out.
Kinda, yeah. Like, think of it this way: if you were just playing Fallout 4 and you were exploring and came across a Deathclaw, and you'd be like, I don't know if I have the weapons to deal with this, or if I'm high enough level, but I'm going to try. And you try and fight it and die, and you respawn. You might say, A, I'm going to try it again because I came close and I want to kill it. Or you might say, I didn't even come close and I'm done and I'm going to go do something else. Like, well, that should kind of be how it works for any human person, where you're like, oh, I want to get my revenge and try again because I think I can take them, and you're incentivized to do that. But you could also say, I'm good, I'm all set, I'm going to go do something else, and they can't keep coming after you, just like that Deathclaw wouldn't come running across the map and keep chasing you. Like, it should feel like that.
So we're back now guys, and hopefully from that 3 minutes or so of interviews, you have a better understanding of what to expect from PvP and how it will work. Now, I know they didn't cover every little thing about it and didn't specify how every part of it will work, but they did still provide a good amount of info and clarification so that we can have a decent idea of how PvP will be. Also, as they said, they're still tweaking things in order to find the best balance possible, which I can't imagine is easy by any means. I'm sure as they start to set things in stone with this system, and as we get closer to the beta release, we will find out more. Until then, let's just be patient and not freak out, especially because, in my opinion anyway, the way PvP is sounding and the way they seem to want it to work honestly doesn't sound too bad, whether you're someone that has interest in it or not. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about PvP in Fallout 76, and if you think it's something you'll be doing at all. As always, if you've enjoyed or found this informative, be sure to drop a like on it down below, subscribe for more, and click the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos in the future. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.